Hey Techno Studs, and when I say studs, I mean both students, and you are awesome. Thanks for joining me in these videos. Once we set up our VLANs on the switches, we also need to get those VLANs to communicate between the switches, and we call that a trunk line. So in this module, let's take a look at what those trunk lines look like and how we can configure them. We'll kick this module off by going over what a trunk line is. Once we understand what trunking is, we'll take a look at some configurations at how we can configure our trunk lines, and then we'll get into what's a Cisco proprietary trunking protocol, which is Interswitch Link, ISL. And so we'll talk about ISL and why we might not want to use it. Then we'll get into native VLANs and what native VLANs are. We'll also talk about dynamic trunking protocol, how we can set up DTP to automatically create these trunk lines. And then we'll also talk about voice VLANs because it's a kind of a special VLAN and it's treated a little differently when it comes to trunking. So we'll get into those voice VLANs and how we set up trunking between the switch and a phone.